Arjen Robben and Damien Duff start a Chelsea match together for the first time. That is the front three that cut loose in the second half at West Bromwich on Saturday. But Jose Mourinho has kept the changes down to a minimum. Arrizabalaga was in the middle of the penalty area there and managed to get his head to the ball.
He just couldn't get turned enough. He's done well to kind of muscle himself onto it, but he just couldn't get his body into the right position to try and steer the header on target.
Good ball from Johnson. Played over the head of Berezutsky. Robben with the chance to cause more havoc. Going for goal himself this time. It wasn't a bad effort either. The season's only just started, remember. This is his fourth appearance, only his second start for Chelsea.
Frustrated at being injured. And it wasn't a bad crack, always swerving away.
Robben. Duff. Little back heel. Robben. Brilliantly done. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Arjen Robben and Damien Duff get their act together spectacularly, and Robben gives Chelsea the lead here.
Well, I said at the start, it was a bold move by Mourinho to play them, but boy, has it come off. I just think this is absolutely fantastic link-up from the two of them. As you say, Clive, it does look as if they've been playing together. The awareness stuff, knew exactly where Robben was making the run. Great presence to come inside. What about that? Delightful little finish. And it's just superb football. And I think you've just seen the beauty of Chelsea. Very, very solid and organised at the back. And they're always capable with players like that of coming up with something like this. That was fantastic.
Gusef again. Headed away by Ricardo Carvalho. Now finding Robben. Makaleli. Robben once more with Duff and Gudjohnsen up with him. And here's Ida Gudjohnsen round the goalkeeper. Damien Duff is there. Somehow cut out by the recovering Seaman. Denied Duff a certain goal. Another wonderful one end of the field to the other break by Chelsea.
And don't they know it? I mean, they're really scrambling back because they know how dangerous Chelsea are on the break now. Gudjohnsen does everything right. Seaman has done well to get back. But it was so incisive again by Chelsea on the break.
Zhirkov. Rahimic. Wagner Love. It's a good turn, he's made space for himself. That's a really good save too by Petr Cech. Well, Wagner Love is playing as a lone front man. He's actually hurt himself in the process of creating that chance all by himself, and he very nearly rounded it off.
Well, I've been feeling sorry for him up to now, but he's had to do this all by himself. It's wonderful skill. That's a tremendous save. It had to be made by Cech. But this is brilliant footwork and a wonderful strike to boot. That's unlucky, that. It's the best thing they've done in the match.
This is Zhirkov. Normally an avenue of real penetration for CSKA, but he's been kept under tight ropes by Glenn Johnson, whose tackle is mistimed, and that's a penalty. What am I saying? He just let him sneak a pace in front of him, and Johnson's tackle was always a bit of a catch-up, and I don't think he got the ball, Jim.
It's a penalty for me. I think Glenn Johnson panicked. I think he's been brilliant apart from that tonight, but no chance of getting the ball, and he's just played Zhirkov. Definite spot kick.
Second half is less than 2 minutes old. And that is an awful penalty. That's still going, that. And he knows it.
I wonder did the turf give way on the spot kick?
Well, I seem to put the curse on Glenn Johnson in order to give the penalty away, and I've successfully addressed the situation by putting a curse on poor Wagner Love. No slip.
That was awful.
Paulo Freire claiming the ball. Cashman. Duff taking over. Slipped into Frank Lampard. Good shot too. Smart stop by the young goalkeeper.
Best we've seen from them. Second half, Chelsea. Duff slipped it through really nicely from Lampard. I think, to be honest, he'd expect the goalkeeper to save that in his near post, but he struck it really well, and sometimes you never know, they can just squeeze in.
Aldonin. It's a Good ball too for Gusev. Terry's in the way once more. Chelsea are the first team to qualify for the knockout stages of this season's Champions League. 4 wins out of 4, with a memorable first half goal, his first for the club by Arjen Robben. They survived a penalty miss at the start of the second half, but continue on their merry way with 2 games to spare. Chelsea winners in Moscow.